decided to talk to any of these things and just stab them in the face.
Yeah, so we point out the tail, and we like to point out the fact that it may lead to a larger thing. Tails generally imply that.
Do we want to?
Wait, what's your health?
It could lead to a larger thing. However, it would also break your always going left rule.
What's your health?
But Nick, there's a tail.
There is a tail, and the thing is, the tail is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
Wait,
70,
what?
80, 90,
What?
like 100-ish feet away.
You saw a tail 100 feet away.
I rolled a 23.
It's in the pre-illuminated room.
Also, I have dark vision.
Do we want to check out the tail?
Of course, but first, I'm like, guys, remember what Umberly said? Hydra.
Can we just leave?
And so,
Can we just walk out and leave?
no, we need the move. That's why we came here.
That's what the rod's for. There's our bailout method.
There's something fancy here, and we have to get it.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, the DM would not have sent us on this quest.
Unless the DM's messing with us.
no, wait, we want the fancy guys. And it's almost getting time
Don't
to get out of
tempt
here.
me.
We
So-
look at the tail.
Okay.
Can she
Let's
bardic
not
knowledge
look
the
at the
tail and
tail.
figure out what the heck it is before it comes
The
out?
half-elf doesn't want to look at the tail.
I mean, there is technically another path you can take down this direction.
No way, guys. We came here to fight the Hydra.
How are we getting? Do hydras have tails?
Yes. Hydras actually have a tail that looks very distinctly similar to this one. Because this tail,
No, wait.
because this tail splits into 3 kind of little mini subtails.
You weren't going to tell
near
us
the tip.
that?
I literally just looked at the picture.
So,
I'd like to use my
Donald.
knowledge.
You've
I'm
already
going
knowledge? Go for it.
Non-existent skill again.
I like this skill.
Just do it.
It's a great skill.
Should do.
Yeah, 7.
You're like, that thing's probably connected to something big.
Cool.
Pretty
I'm
freaking big.
confident.
Donald.
Okay. I grabbed the
Wait,
goblet.
wait. I can
Thank-
link myself
thank
to
you,
you. Give me
Captain
plus
Obvious.
3 AC
You're-
and
This is Lieutenant
Alex
is
Reporting-
doing some
stuff.
reporting in.
You
I
have
grabbed the
resistance?
goblet.
You have resistance to all damage.
Intelligence of 13.
Yeah.
But every damage you take, I would take 2. Do we want to do this?
Yes.
No.
If we take the same damage, yes.
Sounds great. No. Wait.
Let's do it.
Maybe this isn't a great
Nope.
idea.
Nope. We're doing it.
Okay, wait. So
Alex is casting this spell.
Can I light it on fire?
first,
doing
It gives me 3
Wait.
extra armor, and I have resistance to all forms of damage. But Alex takes all the same damage I do. It's a great spell.
Can you just keep Alex alive?
I'm literally not even gonna be in this fight. I'm just gonna be punching myself in the face.
no, but I get. I'm done. No. Stop. I don't want to lose myself to this man. Take it back here. How do you feel about this? I'm just never
You
mind.
might be safer.
Screw this. I'm just gonna cast.
Next time we drop the Oni
On
in the room
myself.
and run.
See, here's the thing. We don't know if the Oni would actually fight this thing. They might all be buddies.
Well, we
I
should
really
happen.
don't
That's
want-
I mean, has the Oni been standing in his room for like 300 years now, not exploring the rest of the dungeon at all? I feel like he might, and this is
How-
guess here, have interacted with the other denizens of the dungeon.
But it could be that he has a very specific territory that he protects. And
That has nothing in it. There was no loot in that room. It was just a rectangular
He's
room.
incompetent.
He could have very specific territory that he protects that was set up by a higher power within the dungeon.
Either way, the chances of him actually being aggro towards the Hydra are low unless we have a brainwashing spell.
Or we have a stealth that makes it think it's something else.
Or that is a brainwashing
I
spell.
have suggestions.
Or visually just makes it look like something.
Or if we have a really good cupcake, it's probably driving me back.
That's probably true. We could give him.
Leroy Jenkins, I run in there.
I
and
stole my
cast-
freaking joke!
I storm. I look for where the Hydra is. I run towards it. No wait, range 300 feet. I cast it over the Hydra.
So wait, you cast it like
What are you
at the
casting?
tail?
What are you casting?
Ice storm. So it's like a giant 40-foot cone, so I can't miss.
Famous last words.
So wait, you run to the point where you are within 40 feet of this thing.
No, 300 feet is the range.
300 feet.
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
So
Yeah,
Since
peek in my
I
head,
go.
and I cast
Yes.
it.
If I can.
you do realize that you're hitting a very tiny portion of this thing.
No, but it's not a cone. He's lying. It's a circle. He just doesn't know how to say it. So if he does it there, the circle will encompass the Hydra.
Okay.
Yes.
How big is the radius of the circle?
Radius.
If I get a
20-foot radius.
success, if the
Okay.
Yes.
if that thing in the bag, the Oni, fails on a save, I could do a phantasmal force and maybe convince it that the Hydra is something it should attack.
Could you instead convince it that I am its beloved mentor and it must do what I say? Because then it would be a Pokemon.
Well, it knows you so well. That.
Can I have an Onimon?
An Onimon! And you convince it to only ever say Oni?
Oni!
Oni!
God.
How do you keep collecting living things?
They are my weapons.
That you are kind of becoming. You'd be a better druid than a fighter. Let's be honest.
Look, you know what to summon the goblin, Maggot the goblin, or Oni. I think Oni's better for this fight. Oni, use throw Maggot.
You don't even ever fight with Maggot anymore. Maggot fights with Oni. You just gonna sit there directing
What?
it.
Oni, use Maggot punt. Maggot's like, I hate all these moves. Shut up, Maggot. Oni, use headbutt Maggot. That wouldn't even damage him. Use headbutt Maggot. But seriously though, she may have found a way to make him into an Onimon.
If you feel like doing that, you can,
Okay.
but you've kind of cast a spell.
Well, as a reaction, we would both like to do this.
I'm so concerned.
Let's say this is while I'm doing my really determined slow motion walk because I want to make it epic.
We're over here looking into a bag.
But he's still in gaseous state, so we don't have the bag.
No,
out.
he's probably not in gassy state.
It only lasts.
And we have to
It's
pull
okay.
we have to pull something out of the bag.
Yeah, well, he can kind of crawl out.
Not pretty sure things have to be pulled out of the bag.
He can crawl out. He's a living creature. He can see the opening happen. He's like,
We will-
I'm out of here, fool!
We will mess and kill him if he comes out. I will murder him. He knows this.
He doesn't know.
No, he thinks he can take you.
It's true.
So, are you guys going to try this?
What are the chances of it succeeding? What would we have to do?
Never tolerate the odds.
Well,
What are the
he
odds?
must not make an intelligence. He must not successfully make an intelligence saving throw.
Is there a duration on the spell? What does it do?
It doesn't say, so I'm guessing no.
Up to 1 minute.
Oh. Guys, let's just fight the dude.
Yeah,
So,
let's
we can
not
actually have a
go
temporary Onimon and then put it back in the bag.
No, we are not letting that thing out.
Okay.
Good
I'll
for
barely
you.
keep it alive by throwing food in every now and then.
Why are we keeping him alive?
You never know.
When I need an Oni. Because bad guys at other places would not be friends with the Oni. So I can just throw
What if
the
we
Oni.
use
That's
it
true,
against
we
the
don't
mind
have to.
flayer?
Maybe you can develop Stockholm syndrome and actually just.
Right? This is the plan.
Guys, there is a perfectly good Hydra in this room.
So,
That means
alright,
roll-
back
roll
to
your
your
story.
Hydra thing.
I'm gonna Stockholm syndrome
At
the
this
Oni.
point, I rage.
You roll a let's see, dex saving throw. This very nimble Hydra.
I mean, you got an 18.
That beats mine, but it still takes. It takes what?
Okay.
15, 22 damage. Do I add?
Wait, what? Why 22?
Do I add my spell attack?
Is he weak to cold?
Do I add my
No.
spell attack?
Is he weak to cold?
No. What about your spell attack?
Do I add
But is
spell
he
attack to
weak to
this?
I would assume so.
22.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is he weak to cold?
Any other questions?
It's rough
Which
terrain
way is
now.
he?
Hold on. Ah, it's dark outside. That way's Eve.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Yes.
No, that way. That way's
No, no, no,
This
guys. Yeah, so you
That's
guys,
east.
no, that's north now.
Eve.
North.
No, that is Eve. Yeah,
I
that's
turned
Eve.
around.
This room is confusing.
We walked in the building, guys, right? And when we walked in,
I forgot which
we
direction
walked
this room
to
was
the
relative
back
to the
of
front.
the building, and the room was in the back of the building, which means that that way is south.
How much damage do you do to the freaking
22
Hydra?
damage, and it's rough terrain.
22 damage.
It's rough terrain.
How do you spell?
So what is our strategy for this? Do we want to try and fight the Hydra without chopping off any of its heads, or do we want to try and chop off heads then burn them?
Let's do Hercules.
What Hercules?
Crush. He crushed.
No, the cartoon.
He crushed it under
He
lots
just
of
made
rocks.
so many heads and then typed them all in a map.
No,
No,
he crushed it
no.
under lots of rocks.
I I'm not
Oh,
He
you're
made
right.
an avalanche of rock. Do not question
Sorry.
a Disney child movie.
You're right. Robot arm.
Huh. So we could just cast theoretically
So-
shatter above it, and
Yeah.
we're not gonna be able to get to anything it's on.
We can move stuff.
Like,
That's an option.
I'm
I'm strong.
I have to take
You're
a.
strong.
I can rock bend 5 feet of rocket damage.
Okay, so we may or may not try to Hercules this.
Wait, we can both cast shatter above it because that's one of my inherent
Does
spells.
shattering your head count as cutting it off?
No, we're not. We're gonna shatter the ceiling above it
Ew.
and Hercules it.
Roy.
But right now I just cast a spell and I'm kind of running away from
No,
scary.
no. You're helping me.
Well, there's rough terrain underneath it, so it's not moving very fast.
Okay, and that has 5 hits right now.
Are you ready yet, Nick?
I've been ready for a while.
We're doing a thing.
Yeah, you cast the 22 damage on the thingy.
That's not what we're doing. Were you listening? Kareen is gonna shatter the ceiling, and then we're gonna Hercules it.
You're gonna have to get closer to do that.
Alright.
How far are we?
I'm gonna
Do
throw
you
my
need to be thrown?
No.
The room you were previously in was 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet away from the room that the Hydra is in.
But we've been moving closer this whole time. So
how
we're
close do you want to be?
We're about 30 feet away now.
60 feet.
Okay, so you're 60 feet from the entrance to the room?
No, from the
From the
Hydra.
Hydra?
Hydra.
From the ceiling above the Hydra.
I feel like at this point I'm one of the closer ones and I don't like that.
No, don't worry. Me and Peter are in front of you.
Okay, good.
Okay, I know where you are.
We just generically are.
Well, actually, you need line of sight, so...
I can still see him.
I duck.
No, we need line of sight to the ceiling.
Yeah, you need line of sight for the ceiling, so...
And me and Peter
So
are in
you
front
are
of
basically, like, just behind the
How
threshold
does
to
a
the
Hydra
room.
attack?
So you can see everything,
Okay.
nearly.
Okay, including the ceiling?
But it's
Yeah,
like
including the
it's not like
ceiling
it's spring
and the giant
fire.
No,
five-headed
it's
dragon
bites
monster
and
that's
it's
trying to
space.
eat you.
And what?
Well, that's
Also, we should all roll initiative at this point.
That's a good idea.
No, these are all
To see
surprise
when
attacks.
Kareem gets eaten.
8, 10. I got a 10.
18.
9?
Wait, so.
So hold on. I'm just gonna write down names first instead of twice.
I'll just wait
Who
for my
rolled
turn as I
highest?
hold my fist in the air.
Who rolled highest?
I got
Take
18.
a guess.
1.
I got max initiative.
Oh, okay. What'd you
What did
roll?
you get?
22.
Okay, so Gregthor
I
goes
only have 2
first.
initiatives.
Who's after Gregthor?
18.
Roland goes next. Who's after Roland?
10.
What's your dex number?
Dex. 14, so 2.
Okay, so then it's Chauncey, and then it's
Is prepping an action still a thing?
Yes, you can still ready an action.
So since you gave Roland a turn earlier, for some reason, who knows why you did that, you silly
Because
DM.
I just peeked in my head. It was
Roland
boom.
totally prepped an action where he's gonna shatter when Kareen shatters.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kareen's not even anywhere close to going first, so that's okay, right?
no.
I'll do that on my turn.
Why can't you be prepared to shatter when Kareen shatters?
I'll do it on my turn.
Because I say so. Kareem, it's your turn.
Wait, what?
What?
I
No.
think it's my turn. I'm
Do you know
last.
how initiative works?
Yes, because Kareen wanted to do a thing, I'll just let her have her thing because she's at the end of initiative
I have
anyway.
plans for that. I have commanding strike and stuff. Fine.
Okay, fine. If you want to go first and just commanding strike or
No,
shatter,
you're
go
giving
for
it to us. We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll go with
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
So I'm going
You-
with shatter.
Just make sure you inspire somebody this turn, just in case.
I'll take it.
Actually, no. This should have happened a while ago. Forget that. Do your thing. It's your turn.
Okay, Alex, you're ready to shatter, right? Cool. Alex
Always.
is ready. So I command Kareen to shatter, which sets off Alex's ready to action.
Because I'm already his Pokemon.
Because his turn didn't end until mine started, so he had time to ready an action.
We're determined.
So
Fine.
we both
I mean,
get to shatter
let's
the
be
ceiling
honest.
at
You
the
guys are
same
going to
time.
need all the help you can get because this thing is going to be cray.
No, it's gonna be pretty easy. They're both
I-
shattering the ceiling at the same time.
That's true. Like, how are we going to decide the damage on this?
Well, you get a bonus damage because I'm using commanding strike.
Great.
Oh, wait, we'll give it.
Then you're damaging the ceiling, so you know. We deal damage to the ceiling and see how many rocks fall.
All right.
Sure.
So you roll shatter.
And I use Destructive Wrath, so my shatter does max damage on the ceiling.
Auto max damage.
Okay, so shatter basically will just rupture the ceiling, right?
That's the plan, yeah.
Is there anything above the room that we're in? Like,
Hopefully not. Another Oni falls through.
He's like, whoa. Okay.
What?
Do you have to? Does that just hit?
Second Hydra lands on top of the corpse.
Each creature in a 10-foot
First
radius
dummy.
sphere. So is the ceiling within 10 feet?
No. It's a 20-foot high ceiling.
Yeah,
The
25
range
ceiling.
is,
Okay, so yeah.
but he's talking about
like
the,
every
AoE.
creature within the sphere takes damage, but our creature isn't in there. So
Correct.
Okay.
it's just up to you how much damage it takes.
Okay, so you guys cast Shatter simultaneously.
They look so
Thing, pretty much. The roof kind of collapses.
The whole roof or just a portion?
A lot of it.
Can we?
I need each of you to roll 5d10.
What?
Because it was. Wait, can I use my thunder damage to make it max damage?
Not you, Peter. Not you.
No. And the
I'm
reason
giving you
why
a
is because
5d10
this is
right now.
damage coming from the debris falling on
okay.
top, not
So
the spell.
would it have not been useful to use my max damage on that?
That would make literally no sense to
Okay,
do
I'm
that.
not gonna do that.
It doesn't mean much.
All right, 5d10, you say?
Debris falling.
I mean, there's only so much rock above me.
5d10. Do it.
Okay.
Wait, do you have to roll that die
That's
too?
a 10.
Is that actually
Yeah. Well, no, I guess.
31.
No. Oh, she got 2 10s, by the way. 3 10s? She got 3 10s
Dang it.
and a 3 and a 2. So that's
She's
a
making it look
35.
And I got
35.
31.
So how much damage total?
66.
66.
Get some.
Boiling.
Okay. So
We look
Also,
really
it's
cool.
buried in rock.
so that was Grekthor's turn.
My turn's not over yet. I get
I
2
know.
attacks.
Finish your turn really
I would
quick.
like to grapple it.
What? Wait, it's literally under a pile of rock. You have to like start scooping rock away.
grapple?
Okay.
How exposed is
Does
it
it
from
get
the rock?
crushed?
Well, there are a couple of heads and bits still free.
Guys,
How many can I grapple at the
fire!
same time?
But
Fire!
3 heads have been locked off.
I yell,
All
fire!
like
okay.
detached.
I
Fire!
alchemist.
Command me to
I
fire
alchemist-
breath it.
I already
Command
have.
me to
I
fire breath it.
already used one training strike. I have alchemist flask.
Fire.
I use an alchemist fire.
We have 3
on
we have
those heads.
Okay, roll damage. Or roll to hit, technically. You have to roll to throw the thing to hit.
It's effective. I
What'd
got a
you roll?
14.
Only
the
a
heads aren't
14?
moving. It's a 10, Nick.
You roll. Oh,
It's an AoE alchemist fire.
so you rolled what?
A 14 accuracy.
You miss.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
How do you?
I don't
How
miss.
does one miss?
Nick, I stand on
It has
top
a
of-
natural armor of 15. You miss.
The heads cut open though. They don't get that natural armor from the outside.
I would argue you failed to hit that part because you rolled a 14, not a 15.
Except it's a circle of fire and everything in it is hit regardless of accuracy.
Except you whiffed it and it landed too far away.
No,
you
no. Natural armor is not dodging. Natural armor is not being affected by the fire. The natural armor is only on the outside of the Hydra. The exposed inner neck is still affected by the fire, and that is the only bit we are going for.
I'll let you get 1.
No, all 3 of them got hit. To do anything else.
While
makes
this
no
is
sense.
happening, I carefully walk forward so that I don't miss. So that I'm like 2 feet away.
No, if we were going to play by the rules, you would just not hit because it's a 15
If we were using
armor
their
class.
outer armor, but we're not. I don't have to hit their outer skin. In fact, their outer skin is completely unaffected. I only need to hit the inner neck bit, which
I
does
am the
not have
DM.
15
I
armor.
make the rules.
Yes, it's true.
That's kind of
And the rules that are not even being made by me, but by wizards of the freaking coast who made the game say you shouldn't be able to hit it at
Cannot
all.
apply to headless
Okay,
creatures.
I take my turn.
Well,
I take my turn.
except one.
I walk up very
Common
like
sense says it
close.
gets hit.
Shh, Donald,
I'll
stop!
let you-
Stop arguing.
I'll let you get 1 neck bit.
Thank you,
Okay.
DM. Thank you.
No, I don't take the pity neck. They're all fine.
No.
No,
I
wait,
don't.
take the pity neck. Take the
Don't
pity neck.
take the pity neck.
We'll attack
Take
him
the pity
next.
neck.
We don't
It
take
doesn't
your
so
pity.
well.
Okay,
Friggin' DM.
I go up. I take my movement to
Oh,
walk
shoot.
closer to the Hydra.
That was a good line of logic.
We each have 3, by the way, so you just cast the flash
Yeah,
on each
yeah,
one.
yeah. Wait, I just throw it right at my feet.
No, it's
Can I have-
natural armor, so it's not missing. Remember, it
Oh.
has nothing to do with whether or not you miss.
Oh. Then I walk back slowly.
What do you do?
I was going to
You're
walk
just
up
gonna
very
stand
close
on
to
top
the
of
heads.
it and throw fire down.
I mean, very close, like a few feet away.
So you get burned
You
too.
should just roll the throw.
Okay. I got an 18.
You hit.
Hey.
Roll
And,
damage.
I don't know what alchemist fire is.
I think it's in the player's handbook actually.
How far apart are these
Under
heads?
equipment.
Like what's the space between each head?
That's a fantastic question to which the answers are left to the.
I mean, they're very
unknown.
close because they're heads.
I mean, if they're within 5 feet of each other, I could just take care of this.
Well, it's true.
I'd say they're probably within 5 feet. No. I'd say you could get 2 within a 5-foot radius.
Right, I'll get.
Based on the picture.
I'll get the 2 that he didn't get.
Where does
I think
alchemist-
that's Daniel.
What it is?
No.
What? No, he's using an AoE fire to hit all 3 of them.
I'll
It's a
take
huge radius
Oh,
for
is
the
it?
alchemist fire.
Oh, I didn't know it.
What is the radius?
Oh,
We'll
here we
find
go.
out.
20 feet.
See?
You hit everything.
Make a ranged attack on a creature. 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its
We
turns.
just need to sear the head, so 1d4 is enough.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a really intense 1d4.
A really intense 1d4.
2!
2.
And they take fire damage each turn.
Alrighty. And it's down to 2 heads.
Alright.
2 confirmed heads, because those have been seared now. And that's making it Chauncey's turn.
Alright. How far away am I from this thing?
You are 30 feet.
Perfect.
Wait. I'm also really close to it, so you should probably like.
I know. I rage. Drop my war pick and my
You have to chop his
shield.
heads off first.
And withdraw my great axe.
I have a
You
little
have
bit
one
of
of
a tear
those?
because
Yes.
I watched the shield fall to the ground. As I could.
Temporarily, I'm gonna pick it up later. But then raging, I double my actions. So I have 4 attacks.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I
When
think,
does raging double your actions?
I think it does. Because I can double my movement for sure.
I don't think it doubles your
I can
actions.
take 2
That's
movement
nuts.
actions. So I know I can take at least 1 more action.
I wouldn't say double, I don't think.
No, I get at least 3.
Sounds obscene.
I get at least 3.
Wait,
You get like 4 attacks, you double them to 8, you're just like,
The turn that never ends.
wait. So you have advantage on strength
That's a
checks.
mage's turn? That's any mage's turn.
You have advantage on strength checks. You, when you make a melee weapon, you gain a bonus damage roll that increases as you gain levels. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
That's it.
But I don't think you get. Well,
Here, let me show you where I found it.
wait. Start.
Look in the barbarian part, not in the dragonborn part.
Yes. Attack twice.
This is riveting.
Wait.
One of these days, we'll actually play a game where we don't need to look in the book every round.
So your first attack is trying to
That'd be a good
damage, just
day.
so you know.
Not in the near
Okay.
future.
Near future for
me.
It's because you're just like, I hit things.
I don't think you
And
can.
literally
Actually,
half your
I'm
characters
fine.
are made up.
I'm an axe character. No, it's not.
Let me just say the spellcasters were pretty prepared today.
Spellcasters were very prepared today. Props to you.
As Mikey plays tomorrow, let it be known.
Does inhaling an Oni, does inhaling an Oni count as a spell?
There's context.
He just there's usually a good amount of time between each attack.
Mostly because he tries to intimidate everything he sees.
It's true. It's very intimidating.
And he always tries to intimidate it using Draconic.
Hi, Mikey. If you're watching this, we really do love you.
That's not gonna work.
I was actually talking to someone the other day about Draconic, and I was saying, and what's great is he won't see this video until after he plays next. What I'm going to do is next time he tries to intimidate someone with Draconic, I'm going to have that person, no matter what or who they are, speak Draconic.
There's a random
You're
slide.
trying to intimidate like a kobold. Like secretly the coolest kobold in the history of the
Ever.
world. Whips out a magic staff and is like, Go front knock shit
Yeah, basically. So Chauncey, how's your extra attack coming? I'm running out of material here.
I do not. Apparently I do not. However, I can move extra. So there's that.
But you get really cool attacks. So
I
your
do.
first attack, make sure you use advantage.
Yes.
Make sure you use all of your extra things.
Right. So I'm going to swing at one of the heads of the great axe, attempting to chop it off.
Chauncey should bite one of the
All right,
heads.
roll the hit.
So shoot. So 8 plus 7,
It's pinned though.
15. Let me see what else.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Did I get a strength
Oh, wow,
modifier
that
on top of
worked.
that?
I did not think that was
Yeah.
gonna work.
It's got a heck of a lot of
Wait,
rubber
wait,
on
wait.
top of
7
it.
is your strength modifier.
No, it's my attack bonus on the great axe.
So what'd you
Yeah,
get?
yeah, that includes your attack modifier.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So 15.
That just hits.
Nice. Right. So.
So
roll damage.
Gauge that damage though.
12 plus 1d12 plus 4. D7.
So 7 damage.
Yeah.
Plus 4. Oh wait.
Okay,
Oh.
it's still alive.
All right, I'll hit it with the next attack. Same head.
Okay.
You
Roll
don't,
again.
Wait.
you don't get advantage for this one.
I know.
Oh, okay,
So
sorry.
in this situation,
That may or may not be a 3.
The next
We need
attack
some
does
bardic
the hit.
inspiration up in here.
I haven't had a turn.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
true.
out of superiority dice for the day.
Well, so much for that.
I may or may not have not saved any of my superiority dice for the boss fight.
You did do that.
But it was cool though. But it was cool.
Wait.
I failed an Oni.
Crystal's turn? Or the
So what, you didn't hit in your second attack?
Nope.
Alright. It's the Hydra's turn.
Oh.
Right.
With a roll
Wait,
like
so it's me and
2.
Peter right next to it.
I'm there too.
It's only down to 2 heads, which
Really?
is nice.
You just threw the
Oh,
fire.
you're right. I'm like 10 feet away.
Yeah, this is like the first.
Alright, guys. You know what I'm here for. More problems with video. I don't even know what happened this time. I have no idea what the problem was, but sadly, we have lost the final parts of the Hydra fight. Yeah, we did do that, didn't we? Well, as I'm sure you can assume, the party manages to not die, which is super neat, if I do say so myself. And what's really cool, though, is Kareen is able to retrieve a very, very awesome artifact, item thing. It's called the Vicious Violin, and it can do all kinds of fun stuff. First off, it is a violin, obviously, made out of a material called bloodwood, which is a real thing. Go ahead and Google it. When it is played, the bow of the violin begins to drip blood everywhere, which is neat. Also, it has the ability to, well, when I give it to her, in this particular episode, it has the ability to cast, it can cast Circle of Death 3 times a day in a 30-foot cone. So it still has the same effect of Circle of Death, which is 8d6 damage, necrotic damage. But since then, we've played some games, and we've realized that it needs some nerfing. So it has been reworked since then, but you'll find out about that later when the time actually comes to worry about it. So, yeah, I'm so sorry, and it annoys me very much that I have to put out episodes that are incomplete and series of sessions that aren't complete, because that's not professional, it doesn't look good, and I don't like putting out incomplete work. But this is what we have, and this is all we have. So ideally, sooner or later, we will be able to get the entire thing set up, finished, complete, all working 100% all of the time. But until that day comes, we're just going to have to continue to press forth and do the best we can with the resources that we have available. So again, I apologize for what's going on here, and hopefully, at least by the time we have our final climactic fight, everything will be working perfectly well, and we won't have any hiccups. You'll get to see the whole session, and it will be the best session I've ever run. And I genuinely think that may be the case. I am putting forth so much effort into this session. You're going to love it. You are going to love it, I promise. So just hang on, and hopefully we'll have a great session in the near future. But until then, I will see you next time.